My video for November the 18th, 2019 is video number 3278. The title is Asking Unanswerable Questions. Yes, I've been struggling trying to make sense not only of my own life, but of life itself. I have a list of titles for videos, but the questions keep haunting me. What are we doing here? Who are we? What are we? Are these questions impossible to answer? Of course, many have suggested answers over the years, century, millennia. Some say it's just an accident of chance. Others propose various various things. I have various proposes purposes. No, propose various purposes ranging from religion to education to politics. Sorry about that. For me, these are all corrupted. They have all been tried. Is there a right question? Will anyone answer it if we can figure out what to ask? For me, it seems like the only option when faced with such a dilemma is simply surrender and trust that help will come. It goes against all egocentric reasoning. Do we have a choice? Letting go may be the only solution. I'm wondering if I should simply keep doing what I've been doing for a good while now. Call on the ultimate creator to take responsibility and empower creation to rise up and move forward. Oh, as I said, I have a list of titles. Probably some of them will never become videos. Maybe some of them will, as I go back and I review some of the things that have gone through my mind in the past. Lots of things go through my mind every day. And as you can see, maybe you don't know, but this is my bathrobe. I went to the mission this morning and I wore because it's a little bit chilly, I wore a suit and tie, which I haven't done for a really long time. And then I came home and got out of that outfit and I haven't really been dressed all day. I've been in like a rope bathrobe, that's what I've been wearing throughout the day, or less than that in some cases. But because it's a little bit on the chilly side, it's been a bathrobe for most of the day. Anyway, my friend Stasha, who I mentioned in the last video, has a video called The Mandela Effect, Bible Passages Are Fading, and so is the faith of many. Yes, the faith of many is fading. As I've said, I have a friend who was the music director at church, and she developed breast cancer and ended up losing both of her breasts. And she's still hanging on to the hope, but she now calls herself an atheist, and that's okay. I have actually several friends, believe it or not, that would identify themselves as atheists. And as I've said in other videos, I still don't know. I don't like the idea that everything is just happen chance, that there's no meaning to it. It's only, life only has the meaning that we give it. And the Mandela effect is that everything is being shifted. And that's what Stasha talked about, although she talked around a little bit in circles. But when I listened to the video, I resonate with the confusion that many of us are feeling, because some of my friends still say 2012 everything changed. I get that message in the series that I just finished listening to, and I listened to part 3 the second time again today, but I think it's now finished when the free listening. In any case, they're saying that 2012 actually did, some of the people there are saying 2012 actually did bring the changes. It just takes time for them to unfold so that we can see them. Did Donald Trump's election signal a real change? Some people say yes, it did. As I've said so many times, I'm still not 100% convinced. I'm certainly glad Hillary did not get elected. I'm not in favor of any of the political candidates on the Democratic side, and I don't see any Republicans offering any chance either. Marianne Williamson is the only Democratic candidate that I would have a little bit of confidence in. But if she's trying to undermine the Constitution, well, I just politically can't identify with that either. But I can't make anything happen. That's the problem. My prayers do not get answered. That's the problem. And my faith is greatly challenged, as I keep on saying, because I want to see not promises. I've lived with promises my whole life. I've made some promises 2 times when I got married, till death do us part. And of course, neither one of them were kept. I ended up getting divorced, first time at my insistence and the second time at my wife's insistence. I haven't even been in a relationship in a long time. Would I like to be in a relationship? Sure, if it's with the right person. I don't want to butt heads with people. I want somebody that will talk at this on the same level that I talk at, and somebody that I can relate to and build a life together with and have some fun with. Because here's the thing. I used to go dancing regularly and go to hear live music regularly. My son's band hasn't been playing, it was July, I think, that they stopped playing altogether, or possibly the beginning of August. But in any case, it's been a while. So there's been no music to go to. And my one friend that used to go dancing with me, because the group that we used to go hear that we really enjoyed insulted me, she won't forgive them. So I haven't found an alternative to go dancing. And I don't know, she seems to be always busy now, so she doesn't have time to go dancing as we once did. So I don't really have much of a social life, which is why I'm here in a bathrobe on a Sunday night. There's a metaphysical group that's been restarted, but I've even been taken off the mailing list by the person who now hosts it, which it used to be my group at one time. I was the leader of the group, but it was taken away. And I'm not going to go into that again. I've talked about it in other videos. In any case, I'm questioning. And I'm praying for God, not just to God, but for God. I hug my tree every day, and I ask all of my cares and worries to be taken down into the earth and buried, but let everything rise up and be transformed into the sky. Am I praying to the tree? No, I'm not praying to the tree. I'm just asking the tree to help extend my physical reach by going down into the earth, which of course the roots of an oak tree go down as far as the tree goes up into the sky, and the roots connect with each other with other oak trees under the ground. So there's definitely an interconnectedness of the trees. I'd like to see an interconnectedness of humanity. I'd like to see us get on the same page and work together to find solutions to the problems that face humanity and have faced it for a long time, the most important of which is those that pretend to be God are damned liars. And they run a system of enslaving humanity, and it's been going on and on and on for a very long time. No wonder the faith of many goes down, and people no longer have confidence, even that there is a loving God in many cases. I hope there is. I'd like to be wrong. I'd like the atheists to be wrong. Thank you for listening, and namaste.